The stories you're about to hear are real, generated by Anthony's AI in his real cloned voice. I asked for a 50-minute workshop add-on. I got a full facilitator script, a handout, a slide outline, 2 assessments, and a follow-up survey. And when the format was wrong, it got fixed in the same session. I had a keynote booked for a veteran audience, and the organizers wanted an add-on, a 50-minute workshop built on my own framework, framed for that room specifically. Normally, that's a week of my life. It's the reason a keynote costs more than the day you're on stage. This time, I asked for the whole package at once. Kit built all 6 pieces in one pass, a minute-by-minute facilitator script, so whoever runs that room knows what's happening at minute 11. A participant handout, a slide outline, 4 learning objectives, a pre-assessment, and a post-assessment, so the room can measure what actually changed, and a 30-day follow-up survey, because the point was never how people feel walking out, it's what they're still doing a month later. All of it built on my existing framework in my language, framed for that specific audience, not generic workshop filler with the word veteran sprinkled over the top of it. Then I opened it, and it was a plain text file, a client-facing deliverable sitting there as a raw text dump. So I said so. And here's the part one wants you to notice. No explanation, no defending the choice. No, well, the content is all there. He rebuilt the entire package as a properly branded, formatted document. Same session. And 2 things he wouldn't decide on his own. A logistics detail that belonged to the event partner and how one sensitive segment should be delivered. Both flagged for me. Neither one guessed at a client-ready workshop package. 6 pieces correctly formatted in 1 working session and 2 open decisions sitting on my desk where they belong instead of buried inside a document I'd have to catch later. Here's what I want you to take from this. First, format is part of the deliverable, not a finishing touch. Part of it. If your client can't open it or opens it and it looks unfinished, it isn't done. Hold your agents to the format standard as hard as you hold them to the content standard. Second, when you flag something, watch what happens next. The right response is a fix, not an argument. I don't need my agent to be right. I need it to be correctable. Third, a repeatable framework of your own is what makes AI output sound like you. Kit wasn't inventing a workshop. He was rendering mine for a specific room. That's the whole difference between material with your name on it and material that's actually yours. Here's why this one matters. That package used to be the reason I'd say no to good work, not the keynote. The week of build sitting behind the keynote. Now the build isn't the price of saying yes. My part is the judgment. Is this right for this room? And are those 2 flag calls the right calls? Saying yes to more good work without spending more nights on it is the entire point. The hours that would have gone into formatting a handout go back to family, health, spirit. Next time, 12 outreach emails, and every single link in them looked broken. It wasn't a typo. It wasn't my AI. The bug was somewhere I never thought to look. Thank you for spending this time with me. If this helped you see how much of a client deliverable your AI can actually carry, stick around, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.